Hi, we're back, and we have a young lady with us this morning who's an artist. Her name is Rebecca Ornelas. Rebecca, I'm so glad to have you come in.
I'm glad to come in. It's really new for me.
What kind of art do you do?
Mostly digital. I mean, I used to paint a lot, but we didn't. It just wasn't working out very well for me. I mean, I could paint, but after I started using a tablet on the computer, it actually was much easier and cleaner and faster. So I was like, this is much better. So I just.
I've never tried that, so I don't know.
Oh, it's kind of cool because you got all the tools there, like the paintbrush and the pen and all that other stuff. And if you want to, you can if you make a mistake, you just go back. It's like never happened. You don't have to erase it or anything. So no smudges.
What's the name of that program?
Well, I use one called Fire Alpaca because it's free.
Fire Alpaca, never heard of it.
It's one of those odd free ones. It's got bugs, but it works.
Oh, it's free, huh? Well, isn't that amazing nowadays? You find every once in a while you find something free.
Exactly. I was so happy when I found it. I was like, oh, I don't have to pay for anything. This is so great.
Oh my gosh. But before you leave, I want to write that down. I could use, I've got one, what is it? Print shop. And it's very little that you can do on print shop.
I don't think I've heard of print shop.
That's because it's so old. Okay, tell me more about how you do this art. You use it on a laptop or what?
Yeah, I have a laptop and then I have the bamboo tablet plugged into it. And the tablet is just this black rectangle. You can't, when you draw, you have to look up at the screen when you draw. It's kind of weird. To get used to, because you're drawing. Because normally when you draw,
that would be hard. We're so used to watching what we're doing.
Exactly. I mean, you can get the really expensive ones, which have a screen. Those are I don't even know. They're really expensive. I'm not even going to try to get one. They're more than a computer.
Okay, what type of things do you do? What kind of paintings do you do?
Well, right now I'm working on trying to get faces. I'm working on. But my problem is though that since when I was younger, I used to draw a bunch of anime kind of stuff because I was like that. I have this thing where the characters look a little too cartoony, but I'm trying to make them look a little more realistic, but also less cartoony. So I'm trying to figure that out right now. So that's why a lot of what I'm doing right now is busts, full face. It's really hard.
Have you done faces much in an acrylic?
No. Back when I used to paint a lot, well, mostly I use watercolor, but when I painted a lot, it was mostly I don't know, it's trees and just random stuff. This one poster I did had this big pumpkin on it and candles, and it was a Halloween thing. I don't remember.
Well, I was thinking maybe if you tried doing a couple of faces in acrylic, so you get the feeling of where it's soft and where it's more angular, it might get you to know exactly what the face is like.
Yeah.
And then you could try to replicate that.
Yeah, I know. I look at a lot of look at a lot of references for faces and how people draw them, how they start with shapes and then they lines and stuff. It's all weird because I didn't actually go to any school for it. And I took one art class in high school, that was it. And it was just buildings.
I guess probably you're going to just have to do it your way. And it's going to take a little while till you continue to get it so it's something that pleases you more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always room for improvement, even when you're this is perfect, you're I could do better.
Oh, yes. Well, you finally just have to put your name on something and say, that's it. And then, you'll go back years later and you keep finding things. But, you got to stop somewhere.
That happens actually pretty often, though, where I'm I drew this a month ago, and I'm this looks nice. And then I look back at it again, I'm oh. Never mind. I made a mistake.
Isn't that fun? That's a part of of doing art, it's not even so much as being creative. It's just having fun, trying something that doesn't work and trying something else, and then when you get that wonderful thing that's just the way you want it, woohoo!
Yeah.
So how long have you been an artist, honey?
I've been drawing for as long as I can remember.
Oh.
I actually have these. I think my grandma has them, like really old drawings. These like little people with big heads and like donut ears. And it's just weird, and I'm like, I don't remember drawing this ever. And she was like, well, you were like little, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense.
So you started young.
I don't know when, but young.
So, do you have a job? Are you doing this to make money or what?
I'm still trying to get exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a small following, but that's it. I've never actually bothered trying to commission anyone or have anyone commission me. I probably should, because apparently some people do like it, so I can just kind of make them do something. But right now lately it's kind of been on the back burner because I've been trying to figure out the whole my thing with my college courses. But
oh yeah, you're still in college. Oh my gosh, you're taking any art classes in college?
no, I'm doing it was an online veterinary technician course. There wasn't an art thing.
Veterinarian. Are you thinking of being one or what?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not sure if my art's ever actually going to pick up, or it'll just be something that I'll just do like just for fun, like forever. So like I'm just getting ready for the future.
Oh, that's an excellent idea. With any of the arts, it's always pays to have a little place that you can go and earn some money. Well, veterinary, that's wonderful because I love animals. I guess you do too.
Oh,
You have any animals?
Oh yeah, I've got some cats. We feed some neighborhood cats too. It's weird strays. We have some American bulldogs, which are. By the way, no one ever told me that dogs sleep almost all day.
Mine does. I know that.
Because, like, when I was little, I always thought that dogs were, like, the more active ones. And it's like, no, they sleep, like, almost as much as the cats.
They do. My dog sleeps. She just goes in whatever room she wants to. She likes the doll room, all that. She goes in there until it's lunch. When that lunch is timed, you see her coming right up. So I say, oh, you want lunch? Oh, animals are just wonderful.
They are. I've got actually some pet rats too.
Really?
They were feeder rats, but I wanted to give them like a home. I didn't want them to die because that's what they're bred for, and I was like, oh, these are my little babies. So
yeah, we've got what do you call them? My husband calls them roof rats. We have 2 or 3 that live, and one lives in a tree and the other lives under a tree. And then we've got a squirrel every day that jumps down on the bird thing and grabs his dinner. So we have a fun time in that yard.
Yeah.
So are you showing your art any place right now?
Right now I have 9 pictures up at Detention Billiards.
Oh, really? I had some other people down there were supposed to come for the detention thing. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm glad to hear that. And what time? Oh, that's that regular time for art hop?
I think so. This is only my second one I've ever done.
Oh, okay.
Like the first one I did was in December. And like they never really told me like much about the time. Just bring it in here, and I'm like, okay.
That's wonderful. I'd love to see you show things. And I'm sure that you've sold some things, because if you have a following, that means somebody must have bought something.
Well, actually, someone actually did request one of the drawings that are up at the billiards, which is a little odd for me because I'm not used to selling it that much. So I'm kind of like, I don't know how much it would be.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to try to put prices. My tendency is too low, and then I say, oh, no, I can't do that, so I end up too high.
I know, I'm like, I can't go too high or too low. It's not That 15? I don't know.
Oh, it's got to be over $25.
Yeah. Well, I figured if I get like a nice picture frame, then it'll be like maybe 20.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want people to be like, oh, she's too expensive. It's like, I don't want to commission her.
Okay, so we're going to be able to see you tonight at Detention Billiards.
Mm-hmm.
And where is that located?
Oh, I don't know the exact address. It's right across from Sequoia.
Oh.
I don't know the exact address.
Okay, that doesn't.
I've only ever like just been there like a few times.
Most people know where it is, so
Mhm.
I'm sure you'll have a good show tonight. And come in again if you got something going on or started something new.
Mhm.
Come on in and tell us about it.
I will.
Okay? Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
in. Have a good day. We'll be right back.